All right, we're live. Good afternoon, good morning. Hello, all.
Happy
Hello,
Tuesday.
everyone.
We are we're live on Municibid Mondays live on a Tuesday. We're back. We thought about maybe not doing it, but listen, we want to remain consistent for all those that want to tune in live each week. This to see our new live stream after we finished up our 20 days of Municipid with all the live streams we did then, and now last Monday was our first version of our new live stream, and so here we are in week two. Unfortunately, week two comes on a Tuesday, but we hope everyone had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. Wanted to take a quick second to thank all of those in the military, currently serving, previously served, paid the ultimate sacrifice. We really appreciate everything that you do to make America the greatest country on earth. So thank you, really, from the bottom of our hearts. And we really just appreciate everything that you do for our country. So thank you so much. But yeah, I hope everyone had a wonderful holiday weekend and got to enjoy time outside or with your family. Maybe had a picnic, and but yeah, and the unofficial kickoff the summer. So here we are. I think they should just change the official summer date, just to maybe just Memorial Day.
Memorial Day to Labor Day.
Yeah, and just make it that way everyone knows. So, but here we are, going into what looks to be an exciting summer. So we'll see what happens. I'm in the middle of moving, so the last day in my office here, hence the paint touch up, or whatever I don't know, whatever you call those things.
Plastering up the
yeah.
holes.
Yeah, patches. So the painter is actually coming this morning right after our live stream. So painting it kind of back to the boring white walls. So, but yeah, lots going on. Another big week at Municipid. I feel like every week's a big week. What do you guys think?
Yes.
I think since the 20 days of Municipid, it's been nonstop. It's been
Yeah,
pretty
speaking
awesome.
of the 20 days of Municipid, I saw our grand prize winner has claimed the prize.
Wow, awesome.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Over the weekend.
I can't wait to see where she ends up going. Did she say at all?
I just saw the job form. So
Oh,
not
okay.
sure.
All right. Great. Well, I'm excited to hear. We'll have to make sure we definitely follow up with her to see where she ends up deciding to go. That's really exciting.
Our second big prize too. Our guitar is on the way. It's gone. It's getting shipped out.
Yay.
Jamil corresponding this morning about that. So yeah, our big prizes are out the door.
Yeah, I'm equally excited to see what they do with it. Maybe they happen to be a musician. That would be kind of cool.
Jamil did say the winner is very, very excited, and he let her pick like the finish of the guitar. He didn't just decide for her. So he did say she's very excited, and he's very excited for her to get the guitar, as we all know. So I do look forward to seeing the follow-up between Jamil and the winner.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. Well, yeah. And then I know we had another winner of the utility knife that was really excited to get that.
Yeah.
That's actually really nice. I got my swag bag last week. Thank you, Jackie.
Sophie's arrives this week. Sophie should have hers by Thursday.
What?
I'm so excited.
She'll have her swag bag this week.
Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I've been wearing my Municipid hat all around.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What'd you do with the sunglasses?
They're just not my style. So maybe I'll donate them to someone. or just keep them in my car as a backup pair.
That's,
I think that was kind of the
that's
idea.
always the best thing. I've got a pair in my car that I absolutely despise. Somebody had given them to me for a Christmas gift. I just don't like them. They're not my style, but they're in there. And sometimes when the sun's killing me, I will put them on, even though I'm embarrassed.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the silver mirrored glasses. And then I figured out what was wrong, what was up, because Jamil had sent us all a photo of the glasses. I'm like, oh, cool, they're like black glasses. But he took a picture for some reason. I don't understand why he did this, but he took the picture from the back of the sunglasses and not the front. So
I had shown that to Mike, and Mike said, well, of course they're black when you take a picture of the back of the lens.
Yeah. Leave it to Jamil. Jamil is out traveling this week, so he's not able to be part of the live stream, and I know a lot of people are missing him this week. So, but yeah, wanted to welcome a bunch of new sellers, new governments that have made the switch to Municibid last week, and just wanted to give them a quick shout out. We have Matt Davidson at Jackson Township in Morgan County, Illinois. Welcome, Dave or Matt. And we have Dave Jenkins, City of Leroy, Illinois as well. Happy to have you aboard as well. Thank you. Dawn Dunbar, town of Harvard, Massachusetts. Nick Kokuba with the PA Distance Learning Charter School in Pennsylvania. Gus Baca, City of Lake Stevens, Washington. Welcome, Gus. Looking forward to working with you. And Carl Volker, town of Acton, Massachusetts, which I believe might be a new contact there, because I believe town of Acton has been a registered seller with us. And then I wanted to just kind of highlight some first ever listings by some sellers last week. And those come from Rusty Cross over at Spring Valley Township Fire Department. They have a 1998 fire, our Freightliner ambulance. Let me quick pull that up so everyone can kind of take a look at these while I'm going through them. So there we are. And then we have Dave Jenkins with the City of Leroy. So they just registered and launched their first item on the same, actually two items in the same week. So they have a 2000 Ford. Oops, let me switch back to the other screen here. We're still getting our bearings on our new live stream format, so thank you for bearing with us. By the way, we edit the live stream and then put this out as a podcast after. So if you're not able to join us live, we have the podcast episode, which is an edited down version that you can watch live. So yeah, we have City of Leroy, Illinois, with their 2000 Ford F650 dump truck. That's just getting started. And then they have a 1994 GMC. Pull that up quick. Take a look at that. Yeah, so welcome, City of Leroy. And yeah, definitely excited to have you. Dave Jenkins is the contact there. Thank you again, Dave. We're really looking forward to getting these sold for you, and getting those off your hands. And then we have Jonathan Cook over at the City of Carterville. They have a number of items. This one, a 1999 Elegant Pelican Street Sweeper. And then let's take a look at their other listings here. And they have a 2004 Ford F-150, a Bobcat skid steer, a John Deere 310J backhoe, and the 1996 GMC dump truck. So yeah, some great listings to start. So welcome. Definitely excited to be working with you, and yeah, just kind of really growing across the Midwest and through Missouri. So yeah, thank you. Welcome, and definitely excited to have you here. Then we have Larry Pratt over at Dummerston Fire Department, and they have a 1999 Freightliner listed. And so excited to get that sold for them. It's a nice looking fire truck over in West Dummerston, Vermont. And then let's see, we have Christy Flaherty at Penn Township, Berks County. They have a 1996 International 4800 dump truck. Looks pretty nice. Get that started. They have it listed for a little long, but that's okay this time of year. We tend to, so everyone knows, we tend to recommend about 14 days duration. Once it gets up to 30, it's okay, but it gets to be a little long. So we try to have our selling agencies somewhere around that 14-day mark. We find that it's the best. But sometimes the situation is they have a meeting where they might be voting on the results and they want to end it closer to that meeting. So sometimes the duration is a little different based on that as well. Just kind of a little inside baseball for everyone watching. And then we have over at Waverly Township in Pennsylvania, just some toner cartridges, which I know people, you would think in the age of AI and all this technology, how much are people really printing things, but people still do.
Oh yeah, a lot.
Yeah, quite a bit. And then, they have a couple toner cartridges. So welcome all of our new sellers and those that have listed new items, or their first items on Municibid. It's always an exciting time. I know a lot of times the governments, when they list their first item, they're really excited to see how it goes, nervous to make sure that they're doing well and that the items sell. And typically at the end of the auction, they're very excited about the results and very happy and grateful. So, and as are we. We're always really excited when a new seller comes in and lists and sells their first item.
Absolutely.
So really exciting. And then this week, we have, let's see, ending this week for the first time. So sales for first time sellers this week are Randy Myers over at the town of Walkerson. They have a crack ceiling trailer, and then Kyle Pintoff at Garnet Valley School District. They have a scissor lift. So let's see what's going on with these items. So this one's doing really well. So over in town of Walkerson, Maryland, Walkersville, Maryland. That one looks like it's doing well. It has a couple days left. And then let's see how the Drum Major scissor platform. That one still has no bids. We'll see what happens. I think that starting price is a little high, to be honest. So we'll have to maybe make an adjustment there if things don't pan out. That's the other thing. If you're watching, we work with our selling agencies to ensure that the starting price is attractive to get bids going. Sometimes, agencies, this is the first time doing a process like this, and they don't really know where to start. And so we try to advise them on, what price they should start with an auction item. Sometimes they start at high, but we work with them to make sure that it's properly priced and it gets going, and then let the market and the bidders go at it and see where the item ends up at the end of the auction. So that's it. And then let's see. And then we have some sold items, first time sold items last week. From the town of Hatfield, DPW, Marlo Warner. And they had a 2006 Ford F-350, a 2000 International, a 2011 Ford F-350, all sold last week, first time sale. And then we also have Rennie Grapes over at Betterton Volunteer Fire Company. And they had a stretcher and a stair chair that sold for the first time. Donegal Township over in Butler County, they had an International 4900 sell. And then let's see, we have Larry Keenan, Craft Burrow Engineering, a couple Ford F-550s, a Ford Explorer. And then we have Jessica Trowbridge over at Mannheim Borough, and they just had a bunch of miscellaneous office supplies. So, lots going on, as you can tell. Really excited to welcome all these new governments that are listing their items for first time, registering, getting their first item sold. And people might not be aware, but we welcome over 50 governments every single month to Municibid still 20 years in, which is amazing. I would have never guessed it, to be honest, but here we are. And the word just continues to spread about the effectiveness of Municibid and how easy it is to use between all the selling agencies, and a lot of them talk with each other at conferences or just their neighboring agencies working together. And so that's kind of how the word gets out. And most of our first time registered agencies come from a referral. So of course we do all kinds of marketing to let governments know that we exist and that we're here to help them and that we're a free service for them. But typically it's one government talking to another, like, hey, who'd you use to sell that dump truck? Oh, we used Municibid. They were great. And then that's kind of how it works. And it continues to expand just like that. It's been really amazing. And it's a testament to our team here and all the hard work that everyone has put into Municibid and making sure that it's an easy to use platform, making sure that buyers and the public are aware that we exist and that their items are for sale. And it's just a testament to our team. All right, what else we have? Now, I think I'll turn it over. I did a lot of talking there.
I think we've got, some live auctions for this week we could highlight. Bear with me. I've never shared a screen before on here, so might be clunky.
I don't know if you can share it or not.
I do have a share screen button. Let me just try it.
Yeah, you can, and then I can move it onto the screen. So if you share it, I can add it.
Okay. I would like to use. Where is it? Window. There we go. This is where I want to be. Oh man, there's so many options. Everything's all messed up over here.
Yeah, you really need to have.
There it is. I put everything into a separate browser so I wouldn't be logged into the account.
Really need to make sure
see everything.
Yeah. All right, now we can see it. We're good.
Awesome. Okay, so my clunkiness was not being able to find the window, but I did open everything into a separate browser ahead of time to keep us on the move here. So we have a 2008 Chevrolet Tahoe from Wentzville Fire Protection District. And it's, it ends in 2 days and 23 hours. And we've got quite a few bids on here already. It looks pretty good. This one ends officially on Friday at 12 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah, I was like, it's 3 days. And then wait, Friday? I'm like, oh yeah, it's Tuesday.
Yep.
I think I'll be reminding myself 10 times today that it's Tuesday.
And just taking a look here, I mean, they did have great amount of information in here, great pictures. And I see that the seller is great about answering the questions, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Moving on, we've got this one's a popular one. We have a 1986 AM General Hummer. And this is coming out of the town of Warren Police Department in Massachusetts.
That's pretty cool.
It is very cool.
Not cool for gas prices, but it's cool to look
at. No, definitely not. I wonder what the gas prices will be like on this thing. Yeah, we've got a good amount of information here, and let's see if their questions are being answered, and that's what we love to know. So this one will end on Friday at 7:09 p.m., which is a bit late. We really like to see listings ending during business hours, but that's okay for this time. Yeah, it's pretty rugged here, but I could definitely see somebody doing something really cool with this one.
Something I've seen around here, there's some like airsoft fields, and the guys get really into buying like old like military vehicles like this to run around the course and like be shooting airsoft out from really the back of the trucks. And so that's like one fun use case that I've seen locally really cool. Here. Yeah.
Well, whoever does win this, I really hope that they are willing to share with us what they decide to do with it, because I always think it's really interesting to hear people just kind of modifying them or updating them or putting them in parades, things like that. I think it's always really cool.
Yeah, definitely.
Moving on, we have a 2016 Dodge Charger from the town of Fitzwilliam in New Hampshire. This one has 7 days and 1 hour left. So we're ending on Tuesday, June 2nd at 2:06 p.m. Eastern Time. And these Chargers, they tend to get pretty popular. We sell a lot of them. We sell a lot of police vehicles in general, but these Chargers are always very popular. Yeah, we've got the questions are being answered. So if you have any questions after reviewing the listing page, you can absolutely post a question for the selling agency, and they are getting back to everybody very quickly, which is great. And I think everything looks great on this listing thus far.
Speaking of questions, if you're joining us live, I see that we have a number of people joining us live. If you, please let us know where you're checking in from. We always like to see that. And if you have any questions for us here live, we'd love to answer them. I'm happy to answer them. Yeah.
Absolutely. Moving right along, we have a 2019 Ford E450 Horton ambulance. Looks like it's in great shape. This one ends on Wednesday, June 3rd at 12 p.m. And it's coming out of Ben Salem EMS in Ben Salem, Pennsylvania. It's had some strong bidding activity for sure. Looks like there's a lot of really great details here. It's 94,940 miles, no fault codes, warning lights, or no mechanical issues, clean condition with no known damage, which is awesome. We've got it ending at 12. Yeah, that's great. We got to reach out. We've got some questions here that the seller has not answered yet, but if you ever see this, just let us know. If we haven't seen it yet ourselves, we will always reach out to the seller and see if we can get them to answer the questions and try to help as much as we can. We also always recommend inspecting in person wherever possible. Yeah, it's looking good. It is very clean, and I can see somebody doing something really cool with these. I always like seeing what they turn the ambulances into other than just an ambulance. Yeah. It's always kind of neat to see what they can do with them, whether they turn it into like an RV or just kind of a tailgating bus or whatever it may be. It's always pretty fun to watch.
I have a friend who bought one and turned it into what they call the crabulance, and it's basically a food truck that sells crab legs.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's what's so fun about it. I love hearing what people come up with. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And then of course the tailgate, the one that we featured many times, which is really they did a really cool job.
Yeah.
That as well. You can check that out on our blog as well.
Okay, awesome. And then the last one I'm featuring for today is the 2015 Salem Hemisphere Light Travel Trailer. Cool little RV we've got going here. This one will end on Sunday, June 7th at 10 a.m. It's
just in time for summer.
Yeah, definitely. We've got a lot of information about it. So, and even the selling agency is encouraging you to come take a look at the unit. It really is in great condition, they say. My dad has a camper. He loves it. It's his favorite summer activity. He books almost every other weekend in a campground, mostly locally. He just likes to be able to get out and just hang out in his camper and grill his food. And it really is fun. Whenever he does a camping trip locally to where I live, I always go hang out for breakfast. And this is a really nice one. It's really cool.
You want to take a guess on what it'll sell for?
Ooh. Oh man.
We'll take our first little we'll take our first guess, and then when does that end this week?
This ends on Sunday at 10 a.m. Okay. June 7th. So we've got 11, almost 12 days.
Oh, okay. Well, then we can't do it for this week. It'll have to be for the following.
Yeah.
Well, we'll check back in on next Monday's call, which I will not be here next Monday because that is my actual moving day.
Oh, okay.
So we will, and I'm not sure if Jamil's back yet or not.
Hold on, I can look really quick.
But it
really
might
quick,
just
I do want to say where this camper's from before I forget. It is being sold by Fair Acres of Delaware County, which is in Media, Pennsylvania, which is actually my hometown. So awesome, very cool. Greg, Jamil is flying back next Monday.
Yeah, so
I'm
he
really
is
feeling
not.
excited.
So it's Ladies' Day at the on the live stream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be holding it down.
Well, you guys are gonna have to guess to see where the camper ends up.
I'll be ready.
I'll put in my early guess. I think it's going to end up around. I mean, it looks really nice.
It does. It
It
really
does, yeah.
So, what year is it?
2011?
2015.
2015. Okay.
2015. Okay. I'm
Yep,
going to say it's probably going to sell for somewhere around 17 or 18.
All right.
So I'll say 17.5.
All right. Greg
my
is
guess.
17.5.
Put it in the books. We'll check on it in 2 weeks, I guess.
Yep. Awesome. Really cool.
Yeah.
We've got some great stuff listed right now for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely excited about that. Let's see.
I've got some items that sold in the past week that I can share.
Yeah, you want to highlight some items? These are just from other sellers, just so everyone knows. The ones I was mentioning earlier were first time sales, so these are just are sold items for agencies that we've been working with for a while. Hello, Robert from over on Instagram. Thank you for joining us. We have a number of people watching us live on Instagram. Thank you.
Awesome.
Let us know where you're from if you're still connected. We always love hearing about it.
Trying to share my screen.
Oh, okay. I have it here.
Yeah, it's a little
okay.
All right.
We'll get the hang of it.
So first up, we have a 2022 Achilles walk-in boat. Cool. Yeah.
When I was a kid, I always wanted one of these.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I thought they were so cool.
It's definitely a lot of fun to be able to get out on the water. The weather's been really nice lately. So yeah, definitely, the bidder who won this, I'm sure is going to have some great times this summer out on this boat. It sold for $3,000 and it sold by Upper Providence Township out in Oaks, Pennsylvania. So that was a nice one.
Very
I'm
cool.
guessing it was used for search and rescue.
Yeah.
Yeah, most likely, yeah. So another item that sold last week is a 2019 Wells Cargo Tri-Restroom Mobile Trailer. So this isn't an everyday item, that we see here. We usually see, a lot more vehicles and like equipment. Definitely see trailers, but a restroom trailer is more unique.
Nice.
But
a lot.
But definitely, useful out on the job site or, maybe a campground.
It definitely beats a porta potty, that's for sure.
So much better. So much better.
It looks like it might even have an air conditioner on the top.
Yeah, it looks like it does. Yeah, which is really nice in summer. So that sold for $25,000.
Nice.
And that was by Bethlehem Township Physical Plant and Information Services Division.
I wonder if they have those for Music Fest in Bethlehem. So that's an all the good spot there.
Yeah.
I used to go to that. That was a lot of fun.
Some of the bands I really love are headlining it this year, which I thought was really crazy because they're not, bands that are normally known for these kinds of events.
Yeah.
I'm excited for it.
That festival is pretty big, actually.
Yeah. Allentown Fair, also one of my favorite bands headlining. Really crazy. Exciting.
Wow. All right.
Another item that sold last week was a lot of 4 police patrol bicycles. So that's something neat with the government auctions is it's not always just one single item. You have the opportunity to have like a lot of items. And resellers really love this, where they can buy a lot and then individually, take the time to resell each individual item. But these bicycles looked in pretty great condition. They sold for $1,250.
How many are there? How many were there?
There's 4.
4.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a heck of a deal if you have 4 kids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And that was sold by Central Berks Regional Police. Yeah, so that's definitely fun. Go out. I think some of these look like pretty rugged bikes. Go out mountain biking. Go out, enjoy those summer trails while we have this beautiful weather.
Yeah, definitely. Hello, Danny Thompson. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for being a regular buyer on Municibid. Really appreciate that, and appreciate that you're joining us live. So thank you. Hope you had a nice holiday weekend. Where are you checking in from, Danny?
And the last item that I'll share that sold last week, obviously there were a ton more, but we're just spotlighting a few, was a 2022 Super Duty F550 dump truck. And it also came with a plow and a spreader, which is really awesome. And that sold for $66,600 from Coburn agency. So very useful. Get your summer projects done, and then keep using it in winter. Keep roads clear. So really awesome. Useful work truck all around.
Yeah, you can use that thing all year round. Which I know a lot of landscapers do. A lot of landscapers have their landscaping obviously busy through spring through fall. Then a lot of them switch to snow removal in the winter, or at least offer it. So, and it's been very busy for them this year in particular. So, Danny is checking in from Bellefonte, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Danny. Yeah, that's a nice truck.
Yep. That wraps it up on some of the sold items that we had last week.
Awesome.
Yeah, so yeah, again, lots happening, lots of items sold. This is during, people often ask me, like, what's kind of the busy times of Municibid, when there are slow times. Typically the beginning of the year, the January tends to be slow. Sometimes in the February, it really depends on weather. This year, weather really affected a lot of agencies. And so they weren't able to get their items listed, and one, because they were under snow, and then 2, they were busy dealing with getting their streets cleared and everything that comes along with these snowstorms. But yeah, typically January is a bit of a slow month, and then usually there's like a month in the summer that tends to be a little slower, and then it kind of just picks right back up from there. And the fall and winter going in the last several months, quarter 3 and 4 are definitely our busiest months, for sure. And so, but yeah, this year has just been it really started out slow because of the snowstorm, and then it really picked up, and now we're rocking and rolling here. I'm probably slow down. Typically it's somewhere in July, although there's been many years where that didn't happen, and it just remained busy all through the summer. So you just never know, what's happening. And then, there's market dynamics that come into effect as well. And so, yeah, it's just one of these things. But, as we welcome on more and more agencies, and they're selling more and more, it just continues to get busier and busier, which we, of course we love. And just, again, rolling out a lot more features, and just constantly, we have so many new features in the works. We have our Municibid mobile app, which is coming soon. We got some great news from Apple this past week, and we should have the app out very, very soon. So we cleared kind of one hurdle with Apple, and now we should be good to go. So definitely make sure that you check that out. We will leave a link in the comments to the page. Let me get that real quick. Let me pull that up so we have it. Give me just a second, and I will share this with you, because when you if you go over to the app page, you can sign up and be notified right away when the app is available. And again, I'm thinking it could be within the next week or two. So we got one set of approval from Apple. Now we have to wait for another. So, but yeah, hopefully it's sooner than later. Really excited about that. We will have a whole, announcement regarding it once it's actually live, but you can learn all about it over on the app page, which we shared the link in the comments, and we'll make sure that it's in the show notes as well. So you can check that out. And again, sign up to be notified, to be the first to know when it's actually launched. So definitely excited about that. You will need a Municibid account to use the app. So be sure to go ahead over to municibid.com and register for your free account, and then you can use the mobile app. So there's no charge or anything like that. That's a free app, free registration. You just need to be logged in to be able to use it. So yeah, definitely excited about that. And all the new features, the Chrome extension we have, the ChatGPT app. So if you're in ChatGPT, you can look up Municibid in their app store, and you will see our official ChatGPT app that allows you to use Municibid essentially right in ChatGPT. Now you can only look up items. Basically, look up live items, look up completed items. You cannot place bids or do anything like that on with that app, but you will be able to do that with the actual mobile app. So yeah, and then we have just so many more features on the site that if you're a regular user of Municibid, you've probably noticed, and we covered all throughout the 20 days of Municibid. And each week we will have something new. We're constantly rolling out new features. Danny, thank you. You signed up for the app, and I saw your question about the swag. Yes, we will be continuing to give swag away here and there. Right now, we are catching up with all the swag that we gave away throughout the Municibid, the 20 days of Municibid, and just kind of organizing that. It's been quite a bit. And so once we clear through all that, and then we have our anniversary picnic, which is sold out. We have a wait list. You can request an invite if you're interested in joining that. And we will get back to you regarding that, but that's coming up. And so, yeah, once we clear out all the swag that people have won, we will see what we have left. And then we will be continuing to give swag and other prizes away as we go through with our live stream. So, well, Danny, thank you. Really appreciate it. Thank you for joining us today. And thank you for everything that you do. So let's see, does anyone else do you guys have anything else that you wanted to share for this week's episode?
I just have two quick things to go over with the new feature where you're seeing the bell with the pop-ups. I'm seeing some questions coming into support where people are unsure how to just move it or turn it off, which, Greg, I know you went over in the past, but I just kind of want to touch back up on that. How can we bring that up? Can you show it to us?
Yeah, let me see if I can bring that up.
Thank you. I just want to kind of give people a quick retouch on how to turn the notifications off or move them out of your way. Perfect.
Yep. So yeah, you can move, you'll see this little bell. It starts out in the bottom left corner, but you can move it kind of to wherever you want. Mm-hmm. And then when there's activity happening, it will come up and sort of bring up a small little box and show you what the activity is. But if you just click on it, you can adjust the settings on what you want to see, or you can just turn it off. So if you just kind of want to see, so let's move it up here. If you just want to see new bids placed, or if you want to see if an auction is extended, whatever you want to see, you can just go in here and check that off or on, or just turn them all off. And which is really nice, that you don't even have to be signed in for this. So you can, if you're just browsing the site, and it's kind of cool to see, like, okay, what are the things people are bidding on? What kind of items are people bidding on? Or if you want to watch the end of an auction, you can be notified when an auction's extended or when it's closing. And so you can click on over and just kind of watch it end, which is a lot of fun, especially the items with a lot of bids. It's really exciting to check that out. And then if you want to see any new auctions that are starting, you just flip that on as well. So then you'll be notified when auctions are starting. And again, you can move this anywhere on the screen that you want. You can put it up here if you want. And yeah, of course, with any live demo, we have to get lucky to see if there's activity that's happening right as we're showing it. But you might have noticed it. I actually did notice it a couple times today when I was showing some of the other items. But yeah, you just never know when that's gonna pop up. Obviously, there's more activity when auctions are ending soon. Of course, that's when a lot of bidding happens. Oh, there we go. There was a new bid placed on a 2015 Ford F550. So then you can just kind of click on that and it'll take you right into it. So yeah, it's really, really handy. And you'll notice the bell kind of stays with you no matter where you go on the website. So yeah, it's really cool. It's a lot of fun to watch. Just kind of be surprised when something pops up. And then as we continue, we're going to add some more personalization to it. So when you're actually logged in, you'll be able to see notifications for things that you are bidding on, you're watching, or interested in. So it's more personalized to you. So yeah, this is just version 1 of this notification, the live alerts, and yeah, just kind of, it's been a fun little widget that we added to the site that people are enjoying.
Yeah, absolutely. Awesome. I think that's good for today. I think I just needed to kind of let people know what they can do with the bell. Some people didn't.
Oh, there's some more. We got some more.
Awesome. Yeah, I just saw them too.
So, well, yeah. Sophie, do you have anything you want to add at this point before we wrap up?
I think that's great for today. Yeah, I think we covered a lot.
Yeah, we certainly did. Again, lots going on, lots of auction items happening, lots of new governments joining Municibid. It's been fantastic, and we're looking forward to an amazing summer ahead. And yeah, so join us every Mondays for Municibid Mondays Live. Yeah, it's usually a Monday at noon, but noon Eastern, but we wanted to make sure that we're being consistent, and so that's why we're here on a Tuesday. But yeah, very much looking forward to seeing everyone next Monday at noon. I will not be here, but we will let it up to the ladies. It's Ladies' Day at Municibid next Monday.
You got it. We'll hold it down.
Yeah, no doubt. So, well, thank you to all that have joined us this week. Whether you're joining us live or you're watching the replay or you're listening to the Municibid podcast, we really appreciate you being here. We really appreciate all those that have bid with Municibid and sold with Municibid, and we're just grateful for all of it. So thank you all, and we will see you next week. Have a great day.
Have a great week.
See you next week.